السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا Muhammad وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أما بعد. There's a quote from Al-Ghazali who says, "The disease of inability to discern the weight of the matter, the ignorance of how grave the situation is and how crucial the issue, that the hereafter is approaching and this life is departing, that the end of life is near and the journey is still far, that the provision is scarce and the danger is immense, that the way is blocked, and that for the discerning critic, the knowledge and the acts that are purely for Allah are what avail, and that the pursue the path of the hereafter with all its many dangers without a guide or companion is exhausting and difficult." Inshallah, we're on the final chapter of Imam al-Ghazali's book on disciplining the soul, and this week it's chapter 11 is on the requirements of aspirants, preliminaries of the spiritual struggle and the progressive treading of the path of discipline. So in terms of this chapter, Imam al-Ghazali talks about how when we have certainty in Allah and meeting Allah and the hereafter, it changes our perspective. We realize what is important and we don't get distracted by our desires in our dunya. And in terms of the biggest distractions, there's four. It is of wealth, of status, of fanaticism, and also of sin. So with regards to wealth, it blinds us, it covers our eyes, and the only way to deal with it is to be content with what you need to be suffice. So he talks about the whole idea that as long as a man retains a single dirham, which his heart inclines to, he'll be tied and veiled from Allah. So how many times people spend their entire careers chasing the rat race and trying to become a CEO or a CFO or whatever title and get all the luxuries, but in the end they're like, I wasted so much of my life that I should have been spending time doing ibadah and focusing and trying to reflect. With regards to status, the only way to escape it is to not chase after it and stay away from it, which is very difficult because nowadays everyone wants to be famous. Everyone wants to be an influencer and recognized. But in reality, we should want to be obscure, because the niyyah is to be obscure to the people, but known to Allah. With regards to fanaticism, how many people are so focused on the differences of opinion and their stance and proving their opinion right, and losing the focus, which is what's it called, growing closer to Allah. And so that's a veil and a hurdle. And finally, with regards to sin, he says this is a veil which can only be removed through tawbah. And he reminds us, for a repentance to be accepted, a sincere one, it has requirements such as renouncing the wrongdoing, a sincere intention to never repeat the transgression, to have genuine sorrow of what was done, and if it affected another person, to also make them whole again and to return what was taken. And so in terms of this, it's like if someone wants to fix and discipline their soul, but they don't have sincere tawbah, it's like someone who wants the secrets and benefits of the Quran, but they don't even know Arabic. And so in the end, the Imam ends by saying that his success is only from Allah alone, and he relies on Him and he repents to Him. So in terms of what I've learned, it's a really good adab to always do dua for the Muslim author. It doesn't matter if it's from today or 1,000 years ago, if you got any benefit from them. So may Allah bless him, and may Allah protect us and make us people who improve our character and strive and be people that are not consumed by the dunya. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.